In this lecture, we are going to be talking about coping systems and mechanisms you can use if you think you're experiencing any kind of eating disorder for you to get to a healthier life. Eating disorders can be one of the fundamental and major problems we face in our lives, and if it becomes really impactful and is hurting you in a really negative way that you cannot use those coping mechanisms to actually overcome them, I would highly advise you to go see a professional about this. But research found some ways that you can use to overcome your eating disorder on a basic level. First, stop the blame. When you keep blaming yourself, if you always have someone or something to blame, we feel like we are powerless in front of the situation. When you blame yourself, you feel like it's not just the eating disorder that's a problem, but you are also part of the problem, when in fact you should be part of the solution. And also, blaming other people. When you feel that this happened because of other people's control over you, you'll feel helpless and out of control. You'll feel that this is something you cannot personally control because other people caused this to happen. Second thing is feeling this sense of self-worth. You need to realize what you are worth. Raise your standards to what you believe you're worth and try your best to live up to those expectations and worthiness basis that you put. Be specific about your self-worth, be conscious about it, and live up to it. Third, keep your eyes on the prize. Don't think about the obstacle, think about the reward. Don't think about all the negative that's happening, but think about all the positive you'll get out of it. When you focus on the outcome, the process usually becomes way easier. And finally, craft a system. Plan out a system to understand the triggers and the routines. Identify how you can overcome them and plan the system out effectively. You'll write down the list of all the triggers and routines that are causing this eating disorder and identify how you can cope with them, how you can overcome those triggers and those routines, and plan the system out in a way where you know how to deal with each and every routine, trigger, stimulus, or whatever it is that you're experiencing that's leading to this eating disorder, and use this system as your way out. When you stop blaming yourself and you stop blaming others, you will realize that you are capable of going through this change. When you raise your expectations and standards and you know what you're worth, you start knowing what you need to live up to. And when you keep your eyes on the prize, you focus on the reward you're going to get out of it, which makes the journey easier, and then you plan out the journey to avoid any kind of setback or obstacle you're going to go through. And if you follow all of these steps, you might be leading yourself to a healthier life, getting yourself out of this eating disorder.